Hey YouTube, this is BJJ Lifer. Today we're gonna learn striking basics. Now I notice a lot of people in Jiu-Jitsu, they don't know how to, they don't even know the basics of striking. Something that's taught in the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu academies that isn't taught today. Now it's just all sports Jiu-Jitsu. People need to learn how to just throw simple strikes, in a fight. Just a simple combination like a 1-2, could save your life. It could put the person down and you can get out of there. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's you're gonna talk to somebody, and hopefully you know how to resolve a conflict with just words, and communication. But sometimes people, they're not so friendly. Sometimes they want to fight. So in that case, sometimes they're gonna start throwing hands, and if you can't take them down, you gotta throw hands. So what I'm gonna show you today is just some simple striking basics. Now, first thing you want when you strike is you want to have, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. This is how you have your balance. This is how you can move. You know. Now, depending on which power hand you have, my power hand is my right. So I always step back with my right leg, and I always pull my front leg as my left leg. Okay, because I'm gonna jab with this one, and I'm gonna strike hard with my right. Now, when you're striking, you never want to have both your feet parallel, because there's no power in these type of strikes. You always want to have here, because the power is in your hips. You see, in the rotation, it comes from the ground. Okay. Now, you always want to have a high guard. Keep your elbows tight. Have a guard. Cover your face. You gotta cover your face. It's important to have that shoulder front. Keep a tight guard. Okay. Now, when you throw a punch, it always starts from the hips. So if I'm going to throw a jab, I'm going to throw like this. You see? And I always bring it back. You always got to bring it back. Because if you don't bring it back, go here, boom, they're going to hit you with something. Okay? So you always got to keep your guard up. All that fancy stuff, Philly shell stuff, you leave that to those professionals, okay? They have the reflexes of that stuff. We just do basics. That's all you need is basics. Being able to defend yourself, keeping your hands up, okay? Now, when you throw the right hand, okay, you gotta twist your body. You gotta pivot your feet. You see? So when you throw it, because you're getting your power from the ground. So the lower you get and the more you twist, the more power you're going to get at the end of the punch. Okay. Now, another thing to remember is when you're throwing punches, okay, you don't keep your hands locked. You got to keep them loose. You got to keep them loose. You got to keep them ready. And when you get to the strike, then you clench your fist. Okay. And you want to hit them with these two knuckles right here. Okay, you see that? Now, when you throw, you got to be fast. You got to remember, you got to go 1, 2. You got to bring it back. Always bring it back. Okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll show you that from the side. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, another thing to remember is when you throw, you have to breathe. Okay? You have to it's kind of an exhale you do. It's like a you see? You're letting that pressure out. Okay, and that's where the speed and the power is gonna come from. Okay, it's important. It's in your breath. So you gotta go always bite down, okay? Because if you get a shot and you have your mouth open, you can end up breaking your jaw. You see? And you always gotta move around. Find a type of rhythm that you can keep when you're throwing. Okay. Now, another thing to remember, okay? You always want to try your best to pace yourself. Don't go all out, You go all out, your arms are gonna burn out, and you're not gonna be able to lift them up to punch. You're just gonna get clocked. Okay, it's called gassing out. Never want to gas out. You always want to have something in the tank. Okay, so always pace yourself. If the guy's coming at you hard, cover up, cover up. You know, it's called combing your hair. You know, cover up, cover up, cover up. Throw a couple strikes in there, but cover up. You know, it's important. Try to get away. Try to disengage when they come forward. If you have nowhere to go, you're gonna have to cover up or grab them. Grab them. It's called clinching. Okay, you grab them and you try to, move them around, or try to just stop them. Okay, so that you can take a breather. You know. But that's all I have for you today. If you like the video, press the like button and subscribe. Thank you, and have a blessed day.